Now we're going to talk about the Liebherr R914 compact tail excavator. Things we're going to go through is serviceability, efficiency, why this machine is the best in the market, why it is the best to buy it, and performance. Stay tuned. First thing we're going to talk about is the hydraulics on this machine. This machine has medium pressure, high pressure, return to tank, auto grease. There's lots of stuff ran to the front. So this is a high pressure line, medium pressure hoses, two other medium pressure hoses. This big one in the center is a return to tank, and the other side is another high pressure line. There's 7 lines ran to the front, and you can see that there's auto grease on this machine. Grease lines ran right down to the pins. Liebherr makes their own cylinders. Our cylinders are very high quality. It's welded all the way through instead of just on the outside. It also comes standard with the load hold safety valves. Also on the stick, we put 2 LED lights in this one. This machine we really loaded up with lights. It also has 2 LED lights on the boom, 4 on top of the cab, and 4 on the bottom. It also has 2 lights out the back, 1 on the side, and then 1 on the other side. There's a lot of lights. Now we're going to move to the blade. This machine comes with a stabilizer blade, and you can use this dozer blade. If you look at this dozer blade, it's much heavier than anybody else in the market. It's got good protection. It's got good areas to fall through for the mud, and some very good tie downs. If we look underneath the boom, you can see the load hold valves in the boom as well. Load hold valves are good for safety. If a line ever breaks, and there's a guy working in a trench underneath the machine, even if it's not a person, the machine's not going to drop the boom or drop the stick or drop the bucket and crush the object or person. This is where our machine gets totally different than anybody else in the market. Our machine, we move the engine compared to where normal manufacturers put their engine. We put our engine on the side. Benefit of putting it on the side, we can put our boom, it goes back farther because the engine's not in the way. So if you're working demolition, this machine will go higher. This engine, everything is accessible from ground level. Reverse fan is standard. You can blow it out from this side, or the rad flips up and to clean it, or you can blow it from the other way. It also comes standard with the pre-air filter. It's up on top. And another thing I just want to point out on this one, side camera is also standard with the light above it. This machine does not have a DPF, so it doesn't have to regen. If you're working inside or near buildings, it does not have to regen. It's not going to create a lot of heat. It's going to be safer. We opt to put the wider tracks. A lot of competitors put the narrower tracks on these machines. The wider tracks makes it much more stable and float a lot better. We also have a lot heavier undercarriage, which brings the center of gravity down. Usually we can put a larger size bucket than most competitors. In this size class, this machine really shines. We have more oil flow, for 15 to 40% more oil flow than any other competitor. We have more horsepower. We have more bucket breakout force, more tractive force where it holds the ground. So when you dig really strong, it won't pull the machine forward. And then the other thing that almost all competitors are equal on, believe it or not, is the stick force. They're very, very close. We actually beat everybody, but it's so close, like we shouldn't even say that's a big benefit. On the undercarriage, it's very sloped. So if you have to shovel it out, it's easier to shovel. The dirt will run out easier. Our sprockets are built a little different than the dust back here, so the mud will fall out and not wear the chain. We put two carriers up top, 3 track guards to hold the track straighter. It will make your track last longer. They're also galvanized, so they look better for longer, and the machine looks better. We also put extra steps. When we go wider tracks, we put the wider steps so you don't scrape your shins when you go up to the top. We'll move around back. As we have a side camera standard, we also have the rear camera standard. And look at all the LED lights in the back of this one. This one, like I said, is really loaded up with lights in the back. We move to this side. This is the access for fuel and DEF and access to the hydraulic system. Auto greasers right in there on the side too. The cab is one of the biggest cabs on the market. There is the biggest cab on the market for a compact machine. Guys that are 6 foot can sit in this thing comfortably. The seat can move back. The joysticks are suspended with the seat, so if you hit something hard, it's not going to jerk the machine. You can move the seat back, the joysticks back, however you want to set them to make you most comfortable. Heated seat, Bluetooth radio standard. We put a bigger screen at the top. It's actual glass on top, safety glass. So the sun is not going to make it discolored. You can see better if you're working above the machine. The blade on this machine can be ran with your joysticks on your thumbs. Some competitors have them on the left, some on the right. This one, you don't have to take your hands off the machine or off the joysticks and the blade come down, so it makes it easier to operate. And those same joysticks run your medium pressure and high pressure. Total, 4 functions, 8 waves, on each joystick. Then we have other buttons to do more if you needed to do more functions. We have a curved glass. It's laminated glass. It's not going to break as easy. It's curved. You can see better out of it. It's not going to have glares. And the bottom piece of the glass in this machine comes out, or it moves up with the door. We'll show you how you do that next. This is how the front glass opens up. You can take the bottom piece, slides up, locks in with the top piece, then it goes above your head. This one has windshield wiper on the top and bottom window if you're working in the rain. The other nice thing about working in the rain is this rain guard. You can have the window open and the rain's not going to run into your feet. Same as if you had the glass closed, it's not going to run onto the dirty windshield and make it a mess so you can't see. It's just a few little things on it that make it nicer. It also has footrests in the cab.